Reginald Glossett is an assistant engineer at Turner Construction. He tells the story of how he started off with a degree in mechanical engineering, and through the power of STEM, his career evolved, and now he loves his job building the new MetroHealth hospital. He believes STEM is interdisciplinary and embedded in everything.
So I work for Turner Construction as a assistant engineer. On my current project, we're building a new hospital and central utility plant for MetroHealth systems. And on that project, I operate as a quality control manager, a site superintendent, and still doing some engineering document control work.
Okay, that's cool. So could you tell me what is your educational background?
My educational background is a bachelor's in mechanical engineering technology with a minor in robotics and automation.
Interesting. So what led you to discover this field?
So growing up, I was always one of them Hot Wheel kids, cars, plane, trains, automobiles, stuff like that. And as I was growing up, I think it was, I want to say either middle school or like freshman year of high school, I got introduced to engineering. I grew up in Ypsilanti, Michigan, right next to Ann Arbor, and we would do these like proficiency tests that would test your passion, your aptitude, and kind of cross reference the two, and like spit out kind of suggestions for career pathways. And I've always been kind of somebody who like to tinker with things, curious about how things work. So it would always spit out some type of engineering, some type of STEM major.
Okay, that's nice. So did you have any mentors?
Probably about in college, yeah. I mean, high school I had some, kind of nothing directly to engineering specifically, but when I got into college, I did. Matter of fact, I still in touch with them now. They're Dr. Whitney Gaskins, assistant dean at the University of Cincinnati, and she's also a CEO and founder of a nonprofit, the Gaskins Foundation, and her husband, Delano White, entrepreneur, former National Society of Black Engineers chairman, and he's also the director of the Gaskins Foundation nonprofit. So they've been kind of my biggest mentors. And then since moving to Cleveland, because I came up from after college, I came up from Cincinnati. I've gained some more recently within community mentors within my company. So yeah. A lot sooner.
And this is actually the last question.
Okay.
What does STEM mean to you?
STEM. Science, technology, engineering, math. STEM is a lot of things. And then I will even add art in there. I think STEM is what creates our reality, the science of just kind of how things operate, how things work, facts, information, technology. I mean, cell phones, computers. We're talking on a computer, video chat, right? I think when I was in high school, this wasn't thought of, or at least I couldn't imagine it, right? We got Bluetooth headphones, so technology is really warping our world and it's changing the way we live. Engineering, engineering is problem solving. So, when you think about it, engineering leads to a lot of technologies in a way, because, a lot of the technologies are things that somebody thought of to solve some type of problem. And then, like I said, I'll throw art in there for STEAM, right? Without art, life is dull. Art. I don't know. When I think of art, I think of music, movies, entertainment. That's all art forms, and it's equally as important as your science, your technology, your engineering, your mathematics. And then your mathematics, you know, I think we get so caught up with mathematics and mathematics being numbers. When you start thinking about things like calculus, derivatives, integrals, and stuff, we start getting caught up with the numbers. But really, mathematics is all about logic. It's all about thinking how to, solve a problem, and gaining a strong foundation in math. It helps you can solve any problem in the world now because you get a way of thinking and how to just kind of simplify things, break them down into parts and pieces to solve them. So I mean, all of that together, when you really think about it, they're all connected. Your science and your math leads to your engineering, that leads to development of technology, and your arts is that creativeness that creates the aesthetics of it, right? I mean, if it was just us engineers, cell phones would still be bricks. It's the artist that goes and say, "Hey, we got to figure out a way to make this a little more aesthetically pleasing."
Yeah.
And challenges the engineers to say, "Oh, okay, hold on, let me think of something else." So, yeah. So yeah, it's the world, man. It's everything, you know. But I've learned to make sure I add that A in there, that art, and I'm even
Yeah.
learning agriculture, food and land and earth, how important that is. So yeah.
I like that. That's interesting how you incorporated art into STEM
Mm-hmm.
and all that. I like that answer.
That's what I mean. It's all creative. It's all
Yeah,
creativity, If you can imagine it, you can figure out a way to do it.
definitely. Yeah.
That's how it is.
Okay. Anything else that you would like to add?
What would you like to know? I mean,
I'm not sure. Any.
let's see. I mean, so yeah, I guess I'll give you more about what I'm doing. So, like I said, we're building a new hospital.
Mhm.
It's pretty cool. This is the first building I've ever built, so it's
Oh,
kind of my baby. It's special to me.
congrats.
I'm walking, and it's awesome. I walk around out there, and just the most simplest things. I got guys putting a special type of flooring in the cafeteria area now called terrazzo, and I sat there for like 25 minutes just kind of watching them do what they do. It's very interesting stuff. On this project, I operate in what's called MEPT, so mechanical, electrical, plumbing technology. So that incorporates pretty much your systems, your HVAC systems, your plumbing systems, electrical systems, your technology systems, so all of your phone and data lines. We even can include fire protection in there. That's a big one that I'm working with right now. Your fire suppression sprinkler line to make sure that life safety is taken care of. And it's really interesting. I almost wish I paid more attention in biology. Being a mechanical background, I didn't really care for biology that much. Physics, a little bit of chemistry, that was me. But it's crazy how building a building is similar to like the anatomy of a human body. You got the it's like the concrete and the steel is your bones and ligaments,
Yeah.
right? And then the systems, the HVAC, the plumbing, the electrical system, those like your nervous systems, your blood systems, your heart, your livers, and all that stuff, right? And it was actually one of my mentors, a another superintendent. Who kind of every time we would walk the site, he'd explain it to me like that. I'm like, oh, makes sense. Okay. So yeah, it's interesting. And then once you get into your technology, that's like your brain system, right?
Yeah.
So it's really cool, man. It's at this point, we're I'm, I've been on it for a while. I've been on this project since 2018. I guess I can kind of say we're getting over the hump and kind of onto the downward hill version of it. 12 stories. The building is fully built up, erected. So it's fully enclosed. We at this point, most of the floors are built out. So you walk in there, you can see the rooms. We're doing painting, putting a lot of the finishing works on a lot of these floors now. even putting the finishing work on the site around it. Got grass around it, building driveways. So it's really cool, and it's just dope. I mean, in the past, my experience has been I worked in aerospace, designing jet engine components.
Hmm.
I worked in fulfillment, distribution, designing automated conveyor systems. Never thought about going into buildings, and then lo and behold, here I am building a building. It's a dope experience, and that just goes to show you how many different avenues you can go with STEM and engineering. So yeah.
Yeah, it sounds really cool. You mentioned that the hospital is Metro.
Yes, MetroHealth Systems, and here in Cleveland. Are you in the Cleveland area?
Yeah, is it
Okay.
the one like by Clark?
Yes, right off of further down West 25th. Go
Yeah,
out West 25th. Yes, ma'am. Brand
yeah.
new
I
hospital.
I remember when they first started.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I used to pass every day because of school, and you know
Lincoln
it's kind of
West?
cool. No, I go to Facing History, New Tech.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I've been here since they tore down the old staff garage.
yeah,
Since I've been here. I was here when they were digging big deep holes, and I watched it. And I mean, and that's kind of my favorite part of this job, man. Is watching that entire landscape skyline change.
yeah,
At one point there was a garage there, then the garage was gone. You can look across, you could see from Scranton Road to the freeway and across it. Now it's a building there, and
yeah.
it's really cool stuff. It's really dope. I will be excited when this project is over.
Mhm.
One, to say it's completed, one, to not have to worry about it, and so one, two, and then three, because I would like to build another building,
Yeah.
and see what that experience is like. So yeah, I've been on this for a while, but I appreciate it. I'm thankful for it.